Hey, welcome back to Lamb Chop Builds. Today we're going to do a first for me. We're going to mix some paint and airbrush. I'm going to do the interior on this John Wick Chevelle. And we're going to be using black green acrylic craft paint. And I'll be using windshield washer fluid to thin it. I was going to use distilled water and some glycerin. I was watching Barbatos Rex earlier again. I'm going to try his method. This is the first time I've airbrushed ever, I believe. Maybe can propellant one time on a kit. That was years ago. So this will be a first for me. And this will be a couple different videos stitched together here later. So we're going to take some of our light green paint. I'm going to mix more than I need because, I've never done this before. And I know I'm going to do 2 to 1 or 1 to 1, one part paint, one part thinner to start. So we're going to go probably 7.5 mils paint just to start. I'd rather dump some out that I don't need than get started. Where are we at here? Close to 10 mil. So a little extra paint. I got my washer fluid in a little bottle. I'm using the cheap Walmart stuff here. So let's put some of that in here. Take it up to 20 mil. Right about. That'll give us a baseline to start here. And start mixing. And this may turn out bad. It may be good. We'll find out together. It's stirring up pretty good here. Still got a little mixing to do here. Let me get some off the edges here. Let me clean my stick off so we can I know Barbados Rex always runs up the side and it's like milk. Mine ain't quite there yet. It's a little thick. Oh, I got some on me too, just like Barbados Rex does. Wipes right off. But it's acrylic. Just a little more thinner in here. A couple drops. I want to hope this works. And I went with the black green. I was watching the movie. I'm trying to get as close to actual on the car as it is. And nothing's definitive. You can't see. It looks green. It looks body color almost when you're watching it, but in other scenes it looks black. So I figure I'd go with black green. It's going to look pretty close. I know that all craft paints are different, so this may not be. It's dripping good. It may not be. It's not DecoArt. I used it might be DecoArt. Yeah, it's DecoArt paint. I don't think this is worth using my little mixer on. The Badger I just picked up the other day. I'm almost rather be a little thinner here. Make it a little more. I'm gonna switch out my stir stick here just so I can get a clean shot at it here. And I shook the paint up pretty good earlier. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pipe it. No, I'm not. Keep stirring, keep stirring. It's looking pretty good. You can see that. There's still a little mixing needs to happen. I decided to use the acrylic paint on this just because it's my first time. Didn't want to mess something up. A little more. Yeah, another little drop. A little at a time. There's like 3 drops out of that. I was looking for the other squeeze jars. A little different cap where you can control the drops, but I couldn't find them at the Walmart, and I wanted them today. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Let's go a little thinner. So it may be like 1.5 to 1, because I'm almost 25 milliliters here in this cup. I started with 20, so I've added 5, so it's 1.5 to 1 here. 1.5 parts thinning agent. I just want to check something, see what it does on. See what it does on that. Let me then add a little more. You know, I'll end up getting too thin and have to start over. I don't. I won't. I'll be okay. It's only modeling, right? It's only paint. It's my first time. I want to go with it. It's the model I'm building is for a small group build. You know, I think there's 8 people in the group doing it, but there's only 25 people in the group right now. Creative Scale Modelers on Facebook. The local guy lives close to me. Started the group. It's growing. There's more people coming in every now and then, and I put the idea out there to do a group build, and everyone else like, yeah, let's do one. So we had to decide on a theme, and I we put a poll out there, and at first I was thinking like birth year car type of thing, but then that could get challenging for some. So we did. It's called Movie Car Madness. Is what we went with. And it had to be a movie car or TV show, whatever you want to do. Someone's doing the Ecto one before it was done. A couple other cars, or the Supernatural Chevelle's getting done. A couple others. If you get a second, take a look on Facebook and check out some of the builds that are happening. There's some very talented people in the group doing it. I was like my first time in doing something like this, so we'll see how it goes. I'll show you guys what I got here. I'll be painting the interior tub. Got the dash. Got the front seat here. And the rear bench seat. I'll get them painted up, and I'll show them here in a little bit. I'm back with the magic of video. What took me about 20 minutes takes seconds. Got 2 coats laid down on these. Kind of did a little on the back just so you can see the difference here. It didn't turn it a whole lot green, but you can see a green tint to it. And I mixed way too much paint. I dumped out probably 20 milliliters. You only needed 5 milliliters. One small of the airbrush cup is all it took to paint this. So not bad. Still a little wet. Not bad for my first time. I'll take it. I'll live with it. So we'll see. I'll let this dry out good tonight. Maybe work on assembling it tomorrow. Do some detailing with the little bit of chrome accents and the door panels tomorrow. See how that goes. Learn something new here. First time airbrushing with an airbrush. I use a GAD, the Galeri 39. Very nice. easy to use. I got a 0.5 millimeter the 5 millimeter or 0.50 whatever needle in it, with running about 18 to 20 psi on my compressor. So about what everyone else says run on it. So that's what I did. And for a first time, I'll take it. I was painting the stick here and there, so you can see it's almost it's black green, so it's very black in the green aspect of it. You can look at the lid here and look at the wet. It matches. It's pretty black, pretty dark. But looking at the car and the pictures I could find, that's what it is. It's a dark green interior, almost the body color interior. And I seen the instructions for the AMT John Wick Chevelle coming out, I think this week. I looked up the instructions online. It says interior color, so you can choose. They didn't have a custom option to say, the John Wick Chevelle has green interior. The John Wick Chevelle has black interior, has this shade of green. So you can only go with reference pics. And I've seen some of the YouTube videos of people that have the movie cars. Some of them are bench seat, some are bucket seat. One has green interior, one has black interior. So I think it's, modeler's discretion, we'll call it, putting this together. Whatever floats your boat. And with that, I'm going to be out of here for the night. Have a good day. Happy modeling. See you next time.